There's a pooter hanging on. And I'll recover him. Gotta get a rock out of my shoe. Gets annoying after a while. I keep on after him. Well, there's one that'll check your vision. Ain't that cool? And that's about as little as you find at those stomping grounds. Just about an inch. It didn't last long until I've got company in the field with me. There's one they won't get. Excellent. That pokey right there. It looks pretty good. I hope that base is there, but I'm guessing, man. I guess it's gone. That's what I guess. Yeah, but shoot. Oh, man. Well, it's better than not having to, better than one ear than not having both of them, I guess. That's a good looking piece right there. Shoot, I hate that's gone. Still, I'm going to be hard pressed not to find a place for that in my case at home. Just because of that. Use your imagination. If it's that much trouble for you to figure out what it looks like on the other side, you're in bad shape as I am. That's a pretty point. I like it. Let's keep looking. It calls for a thumbs up right there. That's absolutely killer. I'm pretty confident that's all there. Man, that's a smoker. Smoking. I mean, a pretty color too. Heck yeah. Glad I made my little trek over here. I didn't come without company. Awesome, I mean awesome. That right there is about, I'm right in the vicinity of where I found that axe last year. This is probably, well, this is the first time I've hunted it since I hunted it last year, found that axe. Pretty sure. It's killer. I mean killer. It'd be a day maker so far. Looks like a little pencil drill. It's got another end to it. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll take that. Most excellent. Gotta love a drill. This sidekick's got a few things showing today. Look, it's a little, like a bottleneck. Maybe it's got a tip. Maybe. It's got a beautiful tip. Most beautiful. I might change my mind about a bottleneck. I find some elk rivers here. Most of them's beveled, or they're actually sharpened to one side. Maybe what that is. I'll look at it when we get home. And they're always flat on one side nearly. That's a killer manila right there, whatever. Awesome. That's killer. See the little dimples in the ends of those notches. It's called a latent point or a latent base, Big Sandy. That's killer. It's an old point right there. It's ground. Let's keep on looking. I'll show them to you after a while. Okay, I'm gonna get lucky. Everything's there except the tip I can't see. Come on, baby. Be there. There's enough there for me. Yep, very little bitty. Very little bitty. It's killer though. Oh, motley. He's personally probably 15 feet or so from it, 20 feet maybe. He's down on his head digging in the ground. You know, more power to him. It ain't no easy work. So I'm walking it by myself. He's digging in the ground. I made it back from the old stomping grounds in the sidekick at Hammerstone. Thought about making 2 videos of this, but I'll just go ahead and try to cram it. These tools and stuff, cutting edges and whatnot on them. Here's a couple of tools I wanted to highlight because it ain't nothing special, but it's crazy looking material. Got a big old piece of quartz right in the middle of it on the back. Some of these tools are, I like them. I like the color of this one. Anywho, the blunts. That's the first thing I found. That's some neat colored stuff right there. It's the first point of 2024 for me. Your face. This is some crazy material. Got snake skin. A few wannabes. That's some cool Harrisburg chert. That's Crudy. It's complete. It's a long time since y'all used your imagination. Here you go. Practice. As a, it would have been a Benton. You come back from killer edge work for a Benton. It's killer, I mean. That's a fine piece right there. This will make up the sum of the things I found at the old stomping grounds today. This is a little Kanawha, I believe it's a Kanawha point. And I left the old stomping grounds fairly early because I wanted to make a run over to the sidekick just to make a pass through. And I'm glad I did. That's the old stomping grounds. Besides about a gallon, half that full of broken, the ones from there. Nice blade from the sidekick. Scraper or something other. Tool of a sort. Now these just, I mean these ain't real special, but they're fairly complete. Some of them they're just rough. This one here, I can't tell which one's the base and which one's the tip, but it looks to be complete. You ever find any like that where you can't tell which end's up? This one's got a trigger bite on the tip. But yeah, there was a guy that was at those stomping grounds, and I told him, I said, I'm going over yonder now. He said, I am too. So we took off same time, and he parked and went up the field, and I parked and went up the field. And before I noted, I didn't see him no more, and then directly I seen his head. And he just went over the edge of the bank, edge of the field, and was digging himself a hole. And I thought, jar down on it, and I walked the whole field, not near it. Really good looking motley. I mean, I run over it pretty much because I was just, I run over it and found these things. I'm going to try to go back tomorrow if I can and see if I can pick up some more, slow it down a little bit. This is a Harrodsburg pencil drill. It's nice. I like the Harrodsburg. It's all kinds of flavors in it. And the color changed on this one, but it was burgundy gray. Same as that one right there. Burgundy gray. It comes in a lot of flavors though, just a bunch. This is probably a bottleneck. It's rough, but it's a complete point. They done that a lot. They made them to one side. It's just the way they built them. It'd be effective. It's a nice little Leighton base Big Sandy, made out of, I believe it's a tan cream colored Fort Payne shirt. It's beveled. They're early archaic, especially the Leighton base. It's got these dimples on the edges. It's just for extra heft, in my understanding. You read about them. Some may call that a broad base Big Sandy. That's fine. They're not going to be far apart either way, but you don't find, not too many Big Sandys are beveled most of the time. That one is. I think it's probably because it's one of the older. Much older than this next one, Big Sandy, but this one right here is absolutely killer. I mean, don't you look at that? That material, I have no idea. It looks exotic, especially to my area, but there's creek cobble that I've seen broke up that has all kinds of colors, you know, similar to that, and that wouldn't be out of the spectrum of a creek rock around here. You just don't see nothing hardly made out of it though, because it doesn't act like a lot of the creek rocks got color like that. It's more of a chalky kind of porous, you know, more grainy. But this right here looks slick. It's got a lot of silica content in it, closer to flint than most of the stuff in the creek around here. When it comes to the colorful stuff, you know, a lot of it's grainy. That right there is awesome. Might look better if I lay it down. I don't know if it will not on that. It's a pretty point, and plus the material is just unreal. I love it. I'm glad I made the trip over to Sidekick. It still hadn't outdone those stomping grounds acre per acre, you know, but that's what I found in about an hour and a half, 2 hours and a half probably. Just walking it pretty speedily and then getting on out of there. And there's what I spent a half a day at those stomping grounds and probably 2.5 hours at Sidekick, with the expectation of going back. All right, thank you for watching.